I am Wyzenl, and I'm current chief of police for Chicago Police Department. And for my total time, I've been in CPD for around 2 years or more. This running, I would say I joined CPD like 11 months ago. So I joined Chicago around like Feb of 2023 because my friend who suggested me to play this game had a friend basically, and I saw that CPD applications were open, and I was into this like role play stuff on Roblox, like role playing communities. I was part of Viking Lost, the Soviet Union before, so and I saw like CPD applications were open, so I just like filed my application, and I was accepted like 2 days after or something. Okay, I believe like for me it's excellent like working inside CPD. It's actually a better experience in my opinion than being in mafias. But if I'm being honest, working as a department command is exhausting. So yeah. What motivated me to work at CPD is the community. It's like the main force of which like motivates me. I meet so many people every day. I learn so many different things from each of them, and it also inspires me to invest my time for them and basically for their happiness. Yeah. Okay, I would say CPD has 100% better standing than it was before. CPD has been unstable in the past. I would say the only stable CPD would be off J. Klaus. It was, well, CPD was stable that time, but the divisions were not. And Manny, he was one of the greatest chief. So right now, CPD is in its golden era, according to me. We rally like crazy numbers, crazy numbers compared to CPD in the past. Like on my swearing in ceremony itself, we had like 36 CPD, and that's in a 50 people server. We had 36 CPD in a 50 people server. And normally during like such events, we rally more than 30 people easily. That's like more than 50% of a full server. So if I started working for CPD once again, I would not go for a different pathway, which I went when I joined. So I would go one. Give me a second. We're gonna re-roll this one. Give me a bit. My monitor just like closed on me. So if I started reworking, I mean, for CPD all over again, I would go for the internal affairs again, because in my opinion, it's the best division to lead. But if you tell me like, oh, you have to pick something else instead of IAB, I would go with MCD because I've worked in DB before. I was your command member. DB is just, yeah, boring stuff in my opinion because you have to record and like manage like investigative documents and stuff like that. And it's like imagine like 100+ clips and you're just sorting it out, writing crimes, like their descriptions and stuff like that, and not so fun in my opinion. So unlike IAB, which is much easier background work, but very respected in CPD. But if I have to pick some other division, I would go with MCD 100%. MCD is a division which you can lead and have fun with. You can host like more than 100 events, dude. Like if you ask me, like there's no a single way. Like for the people, it's like, oh, it's just a third floor containment and city hall raids, but you can do a lot more than that. You can do some combat trainings. You can be in voice chat, have fun with them. And it's very easy to lead to, in my opinion. Okay, my preferred way of working out of a tough or stressful situation would be divide the task. I have a whole command team and I assign them tasks out compared to previous chief so that all the workload of a patrol bureau isn't just on me, but it's equally distributed. So we have captains who don't have their own divisions to lead. So what I did this time, unlike the previous chiefs, I assigned them patrol bureau duties, such as you have to manage the applications, you have to manage the external affairs bureau, the media team we have, the propaganda we have, which is Foxer right now. I gave him EAB and bailiffs to handle. Bailiffs is quite dead right now, I'll be honest with you, but it's because the courts, there's no trials happening and they're understaffed themselves, so I can't blame them either. So yeah, that's it. How would you describe the general community inside CPD? I would say it's fun, engaging, and entertaining. It is so nice to patrol and hang out with people in CPD. If you don't patrol with others, like without like if you don't use voice chat with them, like you're really missing out stuff, especially during events. The voice chats are bizarre. You would be like having people screaming out when people are like raiding City Hall and stuff like that. You're giving call outs, and it's really, really fun. What's one aspect that you think CPD can improve on? Hmm. The repeated activity cycle is what we can improve on, and I have a plan to do so. I will extinguish the repeated cycle which we have right now. Like in the past, we only had one kind of event they hosted every week or the other, and that is the department patrol, which is no different than the actual day-to-day patrols we do. Like it's basically same thing but organized and stuff like that. So to counter that, I strive to improve CPD by introducing different kinds of events which happens as of now. We have response drills. We hosted one yesterday. We have team patrols. You can be a superhero. You can do a motorcycle thingy patrol. We have joint government events with council. We have council meetings. We have government parades and whatnot. A solid 8.5, 8.5, I guess, or 8 out of 10, since there's a lot of things to improve on and to fix in CPD, which I'm trying to work on right now. So yeah, that's it. So what is it like being a Chicago Police Department command officer? If you ask me, if you were a captain, barely anything. You focus your division, you do applications time to time, and that's it. But if you talk about being the chief, it's very tiring and tough. But I still do it for my people in CPD. Like you have to deal with promotions, divisional conflicts, unnecessary leg pulling from people from the government. People will be writing anti-CPD laws, which pisses people off in CPD. And since you're their chief, you have to stand up for your people. And so much more. Yet the community inside CPD gives me that motivation to overstep such challenges and let my department thrive, as it should be. This is a funny question. What was the most embarrassing moment from you inside CPD? For me, it was being so confident about my promotion as a lieutenant that, like, this was like one run before, I guess 2024 or something. So there were lieutenant promotions. The first time I was confident, you know what, I put on so much effort in IAB, I would get lieutenant right now. It's okay, I'm the most competent and deserving person. But after that, I told my friends, oh, look, watch me get lieutenant, and I did not. The next time we have lieutenant promotions, watch me get lieutenant, I did not. Next time, watch me get lieutenant, I did not. That happened for more than 4 times. And that's in a row too. And that really made me upset, and I just quit CPD. And I returned, got, I think, lieutenant in like 2 months, under 2 months of my becoming a staff sergeant or something. I was a lieutenant under 2 months or 1 month, which was really cool. In my opinion, it's pretty simple. You can play like the game during your free time, which I do after school and such. Let's say if I have busy day, I'll just manage like administrative stuff in Discord. Like we have demotions, promotions, terminations. I'll sort that out, and we have application releasing stuff like that, or any other like checking up on divisional command and stuff like that. So I just do that on my busy days, like where I can only give like 10 minutes or 20 minutes at max to CPD. But we have free days such as like Sunday or Saturday or other days, which when I don't have school or there's a holiday or something like that, I can put in some time and patrol with my people. I do like voice chat patrols are fun events that during that day. But really, if you don't have much time and you want to join CPD, I would say like you can like invest like 10 minutes of your day in just playing or patrolling. And we only have 1 hour as a quota per week, so it's barely anything, to be honest. And most of the time, I excuse people from quota. Like, if you had an actual genuine problem, you can take an activity notice, or you can just explain why you couldn't attend events. And if it's something genuine, like you have exam or you're on trip, you're fine. You're not gonna get fired or something. If you asked me this question 2 years ago, I would say, not even. Because 2 years ago, becoming IAB officer, be joining IAB was like a big thing to me. Like, oh wait, I'm gonna get into IAB, stuff like that. It was a big thing back then because it was challenging and tough. If you asked me this question a year ago, I would say no again, because I was still a sergeant or something during my previous run. But if you asked me this question like a few months ago, like during December of 2024 or Jan 2025, when I got captain or something, lieutenant, I knew I would be the next person to lead this department, and I was pretty confident about it. So yeah, that time I would say yes, definitely I could see myself leading this department, which I am after Klaus left, and that's it. I plan to get more people in CPD. Right now, you have like 120 people or 100 people in CPD, and it's my goal to get like 150 people in CPD, like at least 150 people. I want this department to be big, entertaining, and fun and engaging in every way possible. Like, to fix issues like such as people being demotivated when they are corporal, like in the past. What I do now is I get rid of dead people. If you're like inactive and you're holding ranks like sergeant, staff sergeant, lieutenants, you don't deserve to be one, because you're just like holding a rank, you're not doing anything. And we have people who are corporal, who are much competent, active, dedicated, and they deserve a shot. They definitely do. So I don't care if you are in this department for like 5 years or 6 years, you're holding that rank just because you're experienced and you don't want to do anything. You can just leave the department or just step down to corporal, in my opinion. And that's what I did. I just got rid of like 2 inactive people like 2 days ago or yesterday or something. And yeah, I plan to do it in future as well. If someone is like not caring about their ranks and they're just like not letting other people have chances, you can just be corporal, man. Like, or just leave, in my opinion. Don't just like ruin other people's fun. And that's it.